feeling a whole heck of a lot better because I have had to deal with one of the worst colds that I've ever experienced in my lifetime. Well, probably in my lifetime. Yeah. But yeah, I'm back, and this is totally, you know, this is about 5 years too late, but I remember hearing about this video and seeing this on social media a whole bunch, but I think I've wanted to do a video about this particular subject because I feel a certain way about it. Not necessarily just what they're talking about, but what kind of the implications of it, which I think is interesting. But yes, I'm talking about, if you saw the thumbnail, I'm talking about the IGN video that they were talking about. It wasn't necessarily IGN, it's IGN Game School. It's from IGN, but I guess it's separate from IGN. And I kind of see the spiel they're trying to go for. Oh, we're real, raw, and uncut, so get ready, nerds, because we're about to tear your favorite franchises down. Case in point, the most infamous video just happens to be one about Sonic.
All right, well, continuing down our nostalgic path this week, 2 new Sonic the Hedgehog games were announced over the weekend at Comic-Con. First up is Sonic Mania, a new 2D platformer with the core classic Sonic gameplay. PS4, Xbox One, and PC spring of next year, and it is reimagined areas from Sonic's 1, 2, 3, CD, and Knuckles, I think.
That I missed. I thought it was just an all-new game.
No, reimagined levels.
Yeah, it's totally going to be like you're going through Green Hill Zone from Sonic 2, and you're like, this is familiar, and then all of a sudden there's a boss at the end that's different or pulled from Knuckles, or like they're sort of stitching. It's like a mixtape.
Yeah, plus new levels.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, the 2D one's far more interesting to me. The broody, grimdark, save the world other one, like it reeks of Werehog, and I'm not.
I mean, the trailer looked great. Like it felt like the music was great and the graphics were great. Just the mix of old and new. When I saw Sonic Mania, I thought to myself, we might finally have a second good Sonic game.
Yeah, so there was a good.
Was there a first?
Yeah, was there a first?
Already off to a great start by just being like, if you've seen this video, you know exactly what kind of rabbit hole it's about to go down. It's just
like CD,
like Sonic CD.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I thought you would say Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean.
Oh no,
that one's good. That's a legitimately good game.
I loved starring as the player in that
game. So people seemed excited about this Sonic Mania announcement, but I don't know. People seem to have forgotten that not too long ago there was Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Yep.
It was released episodically.
It had 2 episodes.
Yeah, and I think it was pretty mediocre.
I can't really. Somebody actually fill me in on that, because I really don't know. Because I know of Sonic 4, and I never got a chance to play either episode for Superstar Arcade. So I really don't know if that's true or not. So, but somebody try to fill me in on it, or I'll probably just look into it myself before. Like, I don't know. And this is another thing. A lot of people this is another thing about a lot of dudes like this. On IGN or whatever gaming thing that they do, they'll say like a game's mediocre, but and it gets, because it's weird because they get so much pull and not really give other people a chance to talk, to kind of see the game for themselves and see if they personally like it, because it's just, I don't know, I've noticed that a lot lately with some gaming channels and stuff like that. But maybe it's not that great. Maybe not. I don't know. But again, it goes a little deeper.
Also, Sonic Generations, which was predominantly 2D, had some 3D stuff in it. But like, I think we're okay. I think we're at the point where we need to admit that this was never really a great franchise, and that we keep trying to find this thing that was never really actually there.
Sonic was never good.
Yeah, it was a 25-year lie.
Okay, that's kind of where the ridiculousness really starts kicking in, because I find that to be very ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm not gonna, and I'm repeating myself. because it's pretty true. These guys are supposed to be like the professional game journalists and stuff like that, but then they're just talking about it was never a good game. But here's one for you: they've given great scores, whatever scoring system that they use at IGN. They've given that to several Sonic games on multiple platforms. It's completely insane what they're kind of going for. But again, like I said at the top of the video, I get they're trying to go for. They're trying to go for this real, raw, and unfiltered nerd rage. So get ready, nerds. We're gonna tear down all your favorites. Yeah, I see what they're trying to do, but at the same time, this is kind of a ridiculous thing that they're doing. I don't like. It's fine if you don't like Sonic. It's perfectly fine. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, but it's this real snobbish attitude that they're just carrying on. It's ridiculous. I dare you to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles and say that again, because that was a wonderful game.
Yes, it was like they re-released like Ecto Cooler this year, and we're like, hell yeah, it brings me back to middle school. And I went and I drank it, and I'm like, this is not that great. And I was like, maybe it never was that great. Maybe it's just green water.
Now that's just cynical and kind of sad, dude.
I don't know. I don't really understand why, but there is a segment of the gaming community that really, really loves Sonic.
Sonic was never good. If you disagree, you can call the cops.
Yeah. See? This is just, oh my God, this makes my head hurt about how these dudes are supposed to be these game journalists, these know-it-alls, these bastions of like freaking gaming know-how and all this different stuff, and they work for IGN and stuff like that. And they're supposed to be like the people people go to be like, oh hey, we want to know about what you think, what's your opinion about this game. It's so weird, and it's just the way they're doing this is just so weird to me and very cynical and like just ugh. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and it's just, I don't know, man, cause like, and then all of a sudden. And then his little cheap shot about, oh, there's still a whole bunch of people that love Sonic, and I don't know why. That's actually really, really stupid, because there's a lot of people, myself included, there's a ton of people that absolutely love the Sonic games. Even like, and I feel like they base this on the fact that, yeah, Sonic 06 or Sonic 4 or something like that. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like some people will say, like there's a lot of games in the Sonic franchise that weren't that good, but it's just you're just, I don't know. You're just bashing people for no reason. And again, it goes back to that whole thing that I feel like they were going for, this real, raw, unfiltered spiel, and it's just like. And oh my God! Again, it's okay it's fine if you don't like Sonic, but you don't need to like try to throw stones at a fan base just because you don't like it. And it goes back to my point. I'm gonna put it at the end of this, and I'm gonna go into at the end of the video.
The reason is they all want to have sex with Big the Cat.
That's true.
That is still the reason. No, look, I said it an hour ago, and I'll say it again.
I think when you're a kid, Sonic is awesome, right? Because especially back then, he's fast. Yeah. The characters are cool. The level designs are really cool. It's a lot grittier than Super Mario World. And the music's great. And you get about halfway through that game, and then you realize it's actually very cumbersome and tedious, and it's not very well laid out.
It's trial and error.
It's very trial and error.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of like, you put up with it when you're a child because you don't think of. You don't really know there's a whole other world out there.
Well, when people picture Sonic, they're...
Again, it's almost like you're just downplaying with kids' intelligence, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure kids are aware that there's a whole giant mosaic, a macrocosm of games that's out there. It's just kind of really stupid. It is really odd. You're just downplaying the fact that kids are gaming. In fact, it just seems like way back when, and again, it is gonna go back to the point I'm trying to make for the conclusion of the video, and it just, I really want to hold back saying it right now, because I feel like, I don't know, it's just, but I feel like they're just downplaying kids in gaming and gaming in general, and fan bases, the people who legitimately like it, who are pretty cool people, and it just,
Picturing Green Hill Zone. You're zipping around and going over loops, and in Sonic 3 there's a big ship and it's awesome. And they're forgetting the back half of the game that's like very tedious and boring.
And the terrible boss fights and the spikes, the bottomless pits.
Once you get to, I believe,
the drowning music.
Even like Casino.
Hell, Sonic 3 takes like what, an hour, or an hour, 30 minutes tops to beat, and they're no, you probably not that good at the game. But it's just like, it's just kind of ridiculous, man. All four of these dudes are just absolutely ridiculous. And yes, I will call the cops because you're being ridiculous. And I know I'm saying this a lot throughout this video because this video is absolutely ridiculous.
Zone, which is like a cool idea for a level, is mostly just like terrible pinball
Well,
tedium.
that's what Casino Zone is like Vegas, where it's like a cool idea in theory for a place, and then you get there, and after an hour, you're like, what the hell am I doing? Let me leave.
Yep. Exactly.
You're trapped.
Yeah, you just smoke, and you don't know where outside is.
I feel bad for Sega because Sonic is their their biggest franchise ever.
This part I can, as ridiculous as this video is, I can kind of see where that part was coming from because over the years, Sega has published a ton of Sonic games and not as many as their other IPs and stuff like that. But again, that's still not gonna be this video because, oh my God, is this 25-year lives as y'all so put it is the reason why Sega got put on the map and and had Nintendo bent on their toes because they had showed that we got a cool product too, and you want to come play, but it's just, I don't know, man.
Sonic that has sex with the cat, and then it has old,
two of them.
Yeah, and then it has old like chubby '90s Sonic running alongside of them. They're both trying to go go on a date with a human or something.
Yeah, something
I don't know.
weird. Something. It's all sexual.
I think this.
Once again, it's quite ridiculous because it says it's like you went ahead. The whole video is even though I'm just about 5 years late on this, I think it's interesting because it's like they went ahead the way they presented the video. They were talking about Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. Then all of a sudden they devolved and started to take a dump on the franchise as a whole, trying to take a dump on the fan base as a whole. And I feel like this sets a bad precedent because it makes people feel, dudes like this make people feel like they can't talk about their favorite franchises because they're just gonna talk all kinds of noise about them. And it's just like, it made people feel like they can't ever talk about their favorite franchises unless it's exactly the same game that the other guys love. And it's just bad. It's pretty bad. And it's just, you shouldn't do that. Like, especially if you're in the position that they in at a freaking known game, not a game publisher, but you know, they're a well-known media company. And once again, I get it. They're trying to do this real raw spiel about all the nerd properties and stuff like that. But it's just so freaking childish that they want to talk. Yeah, I say this with stuff in the background, but at the same time, it's just like. But I'm going back to the video. It's just so frustrating to hear things like that. Cause it seems like it makes it okay for people to make fun of somebody for liking a certain game, when way back then, if you said you liked video games in general, you got punched in the mouth and put in the locker and pushed around and stuff like that. You got made fun of. And now there's tons of gaming communities out there that are awesome. There's good people in them. I feel like people focus way too much on the people who do like the really weird cringy stuff, and it's just kind of ridiculous. It's just, I don't know, it's extremely frustrating. It's extremely unprofessional on their end, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just I really don't know what else to say about this video, even though this is about 5 years too late, but except just to be, I don't know, if a person is psyched about of something that they really like be it a game, a show, or even ecto cooler, then be psyched for them. Yeah, sure. Let them know that there's you do it in moderation or whatever. There's a time and a place for it, but at the same time, don't be trying to treat them like trying to talk down to them or try to make them seem like you're the superior one because you like this and they like this and it's beneath me. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You shouldn't do that. You should try to be kind to other people and all that good stuff. And again, this is super frustrating because this is supposed to be a reputable game, journalists and stuff like that. And I don't make videos like this. I wanted to make the video like this, but this right here, it's just like, it's what is in internet culture. Oftentimes, it's just people who like to just take dumps on people because, oh, it's funny to hate. It's funny to hate everything. But let me stop here before I continue on and make this video longer than it needs to be. Make sure you like and subscribe, turn on post notifications to know if I posted a video. I'll see you in the next video because this is Googleicious Peace. Just sad.